Hello, everyone. This is Professor CC19 here once again with
Pittsburgh Pat, how are you, Professor?
Doing Well today. Excited to be back once again on a Sunday to continue our playthrough of Earthbound. This will be part 5, and we are party of 2 now, officially, to match the two of us. We are going to buy some equipment for Paula.
Okay.
The fry pan, which we can equip on Ness. Our window is black. Paula's is flashing. That is what we are going to purchase for $56.
Uh-huh.
And now, Ness, his inventory is almost full, but Paula has her own inventory, and we have way more space now.
Oh my gosh, we can carry like, what, 14 more things?
Exactly,
14?
everybody has their own 14, yep. We're going to equip it, give her 12 offense, and we're also going to purchase the copper bracelet for her, because we already have one.
That's very
Giving
generous of
her,
us.
yep, giving her 12 defense. And then
Oh, wow.
lastly, we're going to get the ribbon, which we can equip, but she can. Also, defense, giving her plus 20 to 32 defense.
A ribbon gives her 20 defense.
This sign used to say, Blue Blue Drugstore, all of our products are blessed. And now it says, not all of our products are blessed. Nothing Blue Drugstore.
Only some of them.
This guy, I think, was the one who said he wanted to kick our butts if we didn't help turn the world blue. Now he says, we need to return the town to its original colors. I'll be very busy.
He will be. He'll be painting quite a bit of stuff.
But this is the place that the lady described as Lilliput Steps, and it is the next sanctuary location we need to visit. And one of my favorite areas in the game for a very odd reason, and I'll tell you about it a little later.
Okay.
Let's travel in. We have another dungeon, some caves, and there's a skull and bones down there. Oh dear.
Dun, dun, dun. Can we search
And look
it?
at this. Look at this goofy little guy.
He's
We had
coming to fight us.
we had mice with red noses. Now we have a mole with a red nose. This is the mole playing rough.
Wait, the moles always told us that they were not our enemies, I should say.
All right.
Now they are.
Well, this is a different mole. This is a different sprite.
Yep.
Remember, also we had the dog, the runaway dog, and then our dog.
Yes.
Who was nice.
Oh, that's true.
Rex.
That's true.
Yeah. So I think we'll have Ness bash as he usually does. And now it's time to see what Paula can do. She has the bash command. She uses a frying pan to hit things instead of a baseball bat.
I like it.
She has the same goods and defend, but her PSI tab comes equipped right off the bat, level 1, with PSI Freeze Alpha.
That is
4 PP cost, and this is a psychic attack. Let's see what it does. Mole playing rough, scratched with its claws for 12 damage. 64, and Paula, 121 damage.
Whoa.
Off of level 1.
That was Freeze Alpha?
That was Freeze Alpha, and we'll get more in the Greek alphabet, Beta, Gamma, and Omega, I think.
Now, I can already see that we're going to have to protect our companions because they're so much further lower in level than us. Will they eventually level up?
Okay. Of course. We're going to see a lot of level ups here because Ness is level 18. We also split the XP, so a mole playing rough would otherwise be worth 456. We take 228 each. Paula gets level 2, level 3. We'll notice any big changes. 4 PP. She gains PP very quickly, and she gets Fire Alpha now.
Fire, that could be useful, I think.
Yeah, we got Freeze and Fire. Fire and Ice, my favorite combo. Offense up by 5 on level 4. Luck up by 3. Another 5 PP. She gets level 5 again. And that's it.
Uh-oh,
Another
there's a
mole.
lot of moles in here. Yeah.
We. Oh, there's another command she has.
Okay.
How could I forget about this?
Prey.
The pray
Ah,
command. Paula is
nice.
unique in this respect. She's the only one that can do this, and it's strange. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Scratched. 24 damage to the teddy bear. Paula prayed with her whole heart. A mysterious light enveloped. Ooh, that was good. So it said a mysterious light enveloped the area, and we gained a
Yes.
little bit of PP back.
Ah. So it's a
That's
mana
one.
restoring. Okay.
That's one of many effects that Prey can have. There's a number of various colored lights and effects that can happen. Some are good. We regain a little bit of HP. That was one of the best, that we actually get PP. We can also have feeling strange, that mushroomization from the mushrooms that causes us to do weird things.
Yeah.
We could also have crying, which causes our attacks to be less accurate. We haven't seen that yet. The praying can actively do damage to the enemy, which is good. And then I think it's the most rare, it's Rainbow Light, and that will bring everyone back from the dead. The only problem is it means enemies or our party members, both of them, will come back
Oh,
from the dead.
gotcha.
So
It's like
that's
a
always
reset.
it's always iffy. But yeah, I would probably not use Prey too much. Smash! Wow, 183. And fire is for
Whoa,
50.
look at that effect.
The effect was really cool, especially against the green and
That
the
is.
gold.
Yeah, that background is amazing. Are they playing disco music right now?
Mr. Batty just killed himself.
Oh,
He see
backfired.
that
That's
that's
fired.
that's one that's one of the reasons this area is my favorite, because the moles are absent-minded sometimes. The bats can size up the situation, causing themselves to feel strange, and then they attack themselves, which is, I don't know why. And then we're yet to see one more enemy, and when we finally see it, I'll tell you why this area is my favorite. And here you can see a bear.
Well, we can't get to it.
That's why I wanted to talk about that, considering they move so slowly.
I see. So you can avoid the bear if you must.
Yeah, so there's 3 examples of it there. The moles always charge directly at you, the bats kind of flitter around, and the bears move slowly. And Mr. Batty became friendly and affectionate. You backed off. If it would have done it to one of our party members instead of the teddy bear, it would have caused us to waste a turn. Is there anything over here? There is a present.
Hammer.
Croissant.
Croissant.
At this point, just guessing croissant would be a fair assumption. Oh, how about this? Let's try out Thunder. Thunder Alpha.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
let's see what
only
that does.
it's only 3 PP. The downside is it's not very accurate, but it's more accurate the more enemies there are on the field. So since there's 2 bats, it's more likely to hit. Oh, there goes the
If you
teddy
get a big
bear.
screen full of people, thunder might be the first thing you do.
There it goes. Hit for 117 damage on Batty B. It's the same attack
Wow.
as Carpenter's Lightning. Thunder is considered lightning. Yeah, keeping Paula alive through this is probably the most important thing we have to do here, because she is so low level.
That makes sense.
Left to present, there is a jar of hot sauce.
Ooh, nice.
That's
A jar.
unusual. I don't know if
Yeah.
the bat dropped that or the bear dropped that, because I've never seen that item drop before. That might be a rare item drop, actually. Oh, Paula's going to use it. Uh-oh.
1 out
Paula
of
took it.
64.
1 in 64 from the bat or the bear?
Yeah, by baddies.
Wow, so
And
that's our first rare item drop here on our
yeah.
playthrough. All right. Oh, not another.
There's all bears everywhere. Oh, let's get a present.
I'm amazed that we actually just dodged him there. That was cool.
Yeah, that was a really nice move. Very nicely done. Very deft.
Now, I was just thinking about this. We used up a lot of PP there with Paula. She's down to 7.
Yeah,
We don't really have any
yeah,
way to heal that. But
right.
this present is a PSI caramel.
Nice.
And that's
I'll bet
exact.
that
We're going to use
tastes
it.
good.
We're going to use it right now because we want Paula to heal PP, and that's what it is for.
Mhm.
PSI caramel, we recovered 22 PP. Those items are not
That's
very
good.
common. Okay, so at least we have full health. Because the next thing we're
Okay,
going to
so she's
face,
at 60. Got it.
60. Yeah. The next thing we're going to face, if we can sneak past the bear, you
Finally
finally
got
got.
here.
This is the first time I've actually engaged with the sanctuary boss to skip out fighting another enemy,
Ah.
which is actually kind of shooting yourself in the foot because, of course, it's a boss. So it's going to be harder. Um, this is the second your sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare.
We dare.
It's we do dare. It's been a while
Mhm.
since we have fought Titanic Ant for Giant Step. Remember, we have to go to 8 different sanctuaries to unite our power with the Earth to save the planet from devastation at the hand of Gygus.
That is the ultimate goal. Protect the planet from
Yes.
Gygus.
Mondo Mole.
Mondo.
Yeah, if you thought the moles were friendly, this might scare you into thinking otherwise.
No.
Look at
He's
those
got kind of a like
tiny
a spider web thing going on back there.
tiny beady eyes, blood
Oh, I
dripping
see
from
now,
his claws. Ugh.
yeah. He's already fought something.
Maybe he's the one that's making the bears be in submission to him. That's scary.
Oh, wow, yeah. If he's like tougher than the bears.
He is. But, and there's always a big but, there is a major caveat to this fight. If you want to have an easy time,
Mhm.
I think it's paralysis. What I told you before, we had that kind of questionable
Mm.
graphic. But if you paralyze him, it's an insta-win because he can only heal himself. He has no psychic attacks.
Oh, so
Paralysis,
he's
I did.
basically trying to drain our hit point or drain our stuff. Or is he like trying to wait until we attack ourselves? How does he do
Oh,
damage to us?
he has physical attacks. He has strong physical attacks, and that's
Ah,
it.
yeah.
In talking about the graphics, I never said what paralysis actually does. It keeps their body numb, which means they can only use psychic attacks, no physical. And since he has no psychic attacks, he can just keep healing himself. That's his only psychic thing he can do, but he can't do damage to
Gotcha.
us. I'm not going to do it
Cool.
turn 1 because that would be cheap. We're going to actually try a little bit. And
I don't
he's the
mind.
first instance of enemies I think that can resist other things. So freeze might not work on him because he will resist it. He won't take as much damage.
Oh, wow.
I think we're just gonna do freeze alpha to test it out. Yeah, it only did 7 damage. He resists it, and then he just healed
Mhm.
himself. Yeah, I'm gonna
Gotcha.
do it. We've showed off everything he can do. Heal himself, offense up, sharp nails. That's his main thing. So I feel no regrets for causing us to not lose now.
Excellent.
Paralysis Alpha. Mondo Mole's body became numb. He's numb, he can't move. We've just won the fight. And notice that now that we've defeated Mondo Mole, the bear runs away from us.
Mhm.
That's very
He's not
satisfying.
stupid. Yeah.
I may be
Intelligent
dumb, but
animal.
I'm not stupid.
What is that from Dumb and Dumber?
I don't know. I've just heard it though.
I like it though.
And my family was always watching Judge Judy when that was on, and I remember the one like 30-second case where the guy inadvertently like admits to stealing stuff from the lady's purse, and Judge Judy just looks at her and is like, "Dumb and Dumber."
Wow.
The lady's like, "Oh, no." She asked her, "What did he steal from your purse?" And she was like, "Oh, this, that, some AirPods." And the guy's like, "There were no AirPods in there."
Trapped.
Yeah. And these are the Lilliput steps. Tiny feet.
Yeah, I see that. Little tracks. Is that a giant gold nugget in the top right-hand corner, or is that just a rock?
It's just a rock. Yeah, we got two moles and a bear. This is probably the first time I've ever seen this pattern of them standing together. Also notice we got a full heal from the sanctuary. That's the benefit there. And use PSI love
Yeah,
and
it
fire.
looks like they're flanking him like this is some kind of military formation or something. Like they planned it.
It does, actually. And how I said the fire hits all enemies in a row,
Mm-hmm.
they can actually stand in different patterns to try and counter that.
Oh, okay.
So, the bear missed. So some enemies stand all in a row, like the slugs, the attack slugs. There were 6 of them, and they were still all in a row.
Nice.
And then other ones, like the cultists, kind of spawn in back of each other and off to the sides. And once we get to Threed, you'll see some of the more weird formations.
Mm-hmm.
There we go, 27 HP. That's nice. And life up beta that will heal more health.
So this area does not lead to another area. It's just an area to explore and then go back.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? Okay, gotcha.
I like to just kind of go back through it anyway, so we can get some extra XP from all these enemies that are weaker and scared of us now.
Sure.
So, just why not?
This is an interesting dungeon. So, this dungeon had the boss in the middle of the dungeon, right? But there's so many dungeons that are designed with the boss at the end of the dungeon. And then usually there's like a door, an exit door right behind the boss, like, you know,
Oh
in
no,
the throne room or wherever.
this
Go
had
ahead.
the boss at the end of it. Like, we couldn't go anywhere else in the cave except but to the sanctuary.
But we have to fight our way back, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So like in like a lot of video games, you work your way through a complex dungeon, fighting ever more difficult creatures until you come to the boss fight, and then once you defeat the boss, you just like go to like there's an exit, you know, like
Yeah,
there's a
you pop
either
back
a
up.
trap
Yeah.
door, yeah, or you go back so that you don't have to go back through the dungeon. And it's so funny because if you were designing a dungeon, it's like, well, why don't we just go in the back door and kill the boss instead of coming through the front door and having to deal with all these minions, right? So
Exactly. But the whole
yeah,
thing
it's
is like
solid.
you get stronger from the minions, so you're strong enough to fight the boss at the
Of
end.
course. Yes.
And then of course that is what the exit mouse is there for in that house between Onett and Tucson.
But so is that the only place we can get an exit mouse, or so we
No,
use it once it's gone, right?
we'll use it once it's gone, but we can go back to the house and keep getting more.
Oh, okay. But we'd
And
have to go back to a net.
there are other places in the game where we can get them. They are in very notably confusing dungeons where I feel like it's the game saying, yeah, we realize we may have overdone it. Here's a fast escape.
Okay. Gotcha.
There are 2 places in particular where backtracking would be very annoying, and they give you the lady with her 2 mice children right in the middle of it, so you can get out easily. So, yeah, that's it for that cave. What was the ant? Oh, I've never seen this before.
Was it scary?
I've never talked to
Yes.
him. I've never talked to him before after leaving this cave. So what was the anti-blue place like? Was it scary? Did you see a huge mole like I've heard lives there?
Yeah.
Cool. And what if you say no? You seem to thrive in places like that. Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, that's again something new that I found.
That's true, actually. We do, because we get more life and yeah.
Also, if you were interested, the cow is no longer blue.
Oh, I see that.
The
Good.
blue cow thing wasn't such a great idea after all, huh? The guy at Meager Living Farms lets you stay there for free because you're part of the family now. Um, these enemies are still not scared of us, and also there are UFOs, which we fought last time in the valley.
The little
This,
UFOs.
yep, exactly. This is the first instance of extraterrestrial enemies since the Starman back in ONET.
Oh.
So, certain places in this game will be more strongholds for the aliens and Gygas. And there's actually quite a bit of lore behind the various areas in this game in that aspect.
Hmm.
So I'll have to tell you more about them, like once we see. Oh dear, I forgot he explodes. No, we lost Paula.
Oh no!
Well, hi crows. What are you doing here? We're on the way back anyways.
Oh, so we
Thank
have
you.
her spirit with us.
Thank you for being a ghost and that not counting as a back attack.
Mhm.
We're stronger now, so we should be able to get through here and back to town fine by ourselves. But, yeah, I was gonna say, I'll hold off on telling you some of the lore until we reach the places, so I won't spoil anything.
Okay.
And then another aspect that I was going to talk about is how Peaceful Rest Valley can be kind of confusing. We talked about last time, there's a lot of different pathways that look similar.
Yes, there are quite a few.
And I've also mentioned before about how there's different fan mods and different versions of this game.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Well, yes, so I told you the Halloween hack. Well, there's a different one that is called Hollow's End. And it's much more well done, like very well thought out, and more PG rated, not really
Yeah,
violent
wasn't
and
the
dark.
Hollow's End one where you said that the guy wished he hadn't put certain things in there?
No, that was the Halloween hack. Stop following us,
Yeah,
Bush. No, I don't want to fight
yeah.
you, but there's so many bushes.
They're everywhere.
Ugh. I'd rather just run away. I don't want to take the explosion damage. And he still hits decently hard, I forgot. Okay, 2 turns, we ran away. So I was going to say, the Halloween hack... Are you kidding me? There's another one. The Halloween hack is the one where the guy regrets some of the things he put in the game. Hollow's End is much better, but it is notoriously very difficult.
Gotcha.
So the content is better, but it's incredibly difficult. The fights and the pathways. There are so many really complicated mazes. From time to time, I'll tell you about some of the things from that game, because there are a lot of very good lines, but it's just something to bring up now. What was I saying? Okay, Magic Butterfly, I could use you.
We were talking about how difficult Peaceful Rest Valley was, and I forget
Are
what
you
else.
kidding me? What is with this?
What just doesn't want us to get back to Tucson. There's a
we didn't.
lot of those.
We haven't fought. No, there was not this
Oh
many
my!
On the way in. What?
No, there weren't that many. Nothing close to that many.
Okay, there's only one bush,
Yeah,
and
take
there's
the
still a
bush.
bush.
Oh, but it's exploding bush. You don't want to fight the exploding bush.
We're.
It's just.
Oh,
yeah, surrounded.
That's a glitch. We just got a glitch.
Because it was up on the plane,
It was up
or
on the
the
top
above us
level, and
wasn't supposed to come down. He'd jump
I've
over the
seen
cliff at us.
I've seen people try to get that glitch and not be able to do it. So I feel cool that we actually got it.
Ah.
Oh, Tucson, I'm so happy to see you. And then also we just see a ton of mushrooms right as we get out of here. I can go around them though. That's 5 mushrooms. What the heck? 6? It's a plant. Oh wait, we can go down here. I didn't know you could go under the trees there.
There you go.
All right. It's time to talk to some people.
Okay.
Oh wait. I heard that Paula beat up the kidnapper. She's my favorite. Well, my thoughts on happiness have changed. I'm glad to see you so healthy. Now, some of these lines can change based on whether or not Paula's alive or not, so I think I want to heal her as soon as possible.
Yeah, I was wondering that. Or when she said so healthy, what if you weren't? I would wonder if it might change and say like, boy, you looked better or something like that.
Oh, so like if we have a cold, she might say something different.
Or not a lot of experience hit points or something like that, maybe.
There's an annoying old
That's
party
what I was
man. I don't want to fight you right now.
Mm-hmm.
That would be interesting. I'm somewhat curious now. You're bringing up a lot of things I've never thought about before, so I have a feeling that at some point I will try to purposely get a cold and then see what she
They're
said.
just things I've seen in other video games.
All right. Yes, we actually have to pay $100 at the hospital to heal Paula.
That's fine. That's fine. Small price to pay for resurrection.
Yeah, in real life, if you could resurrect somebody for $100, that would.
There'd be a lot of people resurrected, I would imagine.
I feel like that would be like an interesting movie concept. Like maybe like a dystopian, you can raise people from the dead for $100, but like you can only choose to do it once in your life or something interesting like that.
Oh, wow. Would that be? Yeah, that'd be a great conundrum.
So it would be like change the way you act around other people to see if like they would bring you back from the dead, and then like what kind of decision people would be after you. I don't know. That would be interesting. Okay, so this is what changes. Before he said, I heard that Paula beat up the kidnapper. Here it is, I heard that you, Paula, beat up the kidnapper. You're my favorite.
You're my favorite. Not Paula's my favorite. She's my favorite, is what she said.
And you want to make you want to make that line even better?
Yeah.
In a different version of this game, an earlier version, or maybe the Japanese version or whatever, that guy, instead of just saying Paula beat up the kidnappers, says the much better line that he heard that Paula kicked the kidnappers in the balls.
Oh, whoa!
I'm not kidding,
intense.
and you can see why it's not in the game now.
Yeah, that kind of is a little bit outside of the tone of this game.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Let's go to her parents' house, because I'm sure they are very happy to see her. Okay, the kids don't seem to be saying anything different, but her mother... Yahoo! I knew it! You saved Paula! I don't really understand it, but I know that Paula's miraculous power and your great courage will allow you to stand up to any challenge. Yes, thank you so much. You must be the boy who will save the world like in Paula's dream. Paula, I'm sure you'd be a big help to Ness. It's not every day a father lets his daughter embark on a journey to save the world. And now she's talking. Dad, don't worry about me. Ness and I will be able to take care of ourselves. In Threed, the next town, we'll meet another friend. If the 3 of us can combine our power, no one can beat us. Now wipe your eyes, blow your nose, and smile before we take off. Stretching the fabric of reality here, I doubt father under any circumstances would let their child do this, but this is the 90s.
True, but so yeah, it's a story. But I love that line, like, so blow your nose, wipe your eyes.
No, he's crying.
So wipe your eyes, blow your nose. Yeah, but it just sounds like a, I don't know, like a children's song lyric or something, you know? Like, I don't know, I have this feeling of like now wipe your eyes and blow your nose. And here we go, you know, or something.
Oh, dear.
I don't know, some cheery.
Well, they do work at a preschool from their home, so.
That's true.
I was going to ask you to be my partner, but I know you'll refuse. It's written all over your face. If you'd accepted, I was going to give you some money. Actually, I can't keep the money now anyway. Let me give this to you. It's $10,000.
What?
Use the money any way you like. You cannot refuse my generosity, just accept it. Now I plan on looking for the evil Mani Mani statue that Liar Exaggerate unearthed in a net. I'll see you at another
Yeah,
time in another space.
we
That
know
was
where it
it.
is.
Yeah, that was in the village with Mr. Carpenter, but it might be gone now if that's what he's looking for.
It's a wad of bill.
Yeah, it's not
So it's not
$10,000.
actually money. Yeah,
It's
it's
an
like
item, yeah.
an object that we get to use later. That's interesting.
And
Hmm.
this is why we talk to people around the town, because the three people that if we talk to them tell us that they want to see Paula, it tells us where we have to go in the story. So her parents, Everdred, and the Runaway Five wanted to see her as well.
Yeah, that's right. We kind of left them hanging. Everybody's still standing in line to see the concert.
Hey, you came with Paula. Then you deserve a present, Playboy.
Playboy.
Oh, you're wonderful. Here's a backstage pass. You called it a few episodes ago. You said that.
Yeah, that's right. Access all areas.
And the Runaway Five owe me a lot of money. They'll stay
Here's
here until
10,000.
they pay me back. They might be here for 100 years, unless you decide to pay off their debt. Well, we have some money now.
Yeah. How much is their debt? He didn't tell us.
Well, if we go into our goods and use the wad of bills, he says this.
Where'd you get all that money?
Pardon? You want to talk about money? How about later, after the show, even if we're talking big bucks? I've got definite rules about how I handle my money matters.
Huh. Interesting.
It actually makes you go and see the Runaway Five's show
Well, yeah,
before
they
you can
teased
help
it.
them. Backstage pass. Here you go. Hurry, you're just in time to see the Runaway Five show.
We were just outside talking to them. Ooh, look at that carpet.
And it's
Mm-hmm.
psychedelic.
Blowing
A lot of
dancing.
people in here. A lot of people to talk to. Hey, you kids, how did you get tickets? What are you, the owner's kids or something?
Sort of, yeah.
Again, if you look very closely, you can see that he's drinking a beverage.
Yeah.
Of course, they couldn't say it was beer in a kid's game, but it very clearly is, and there's a few references to that later. I came here because it's tough to get in, but I'm kind of disappointed. There are no good-looking waitresses, and there's no room for me to show off my latest dance moves. What kind of club did you expect this to be, dude? Yeah, he's one of the more edgy characters. You know, I think it's pretty tacky to entertain our company's business partner by taking him to a Runaway Five show. But since I'm new to the company, I better just toe the line. Well, I got a little kid here talking to me like he's an adult. I give you one thing, kid. You got guts, kid. It makes me think of you got spunk. I hate spunk.
Yeah, I haven't heard that word in a long time.
They seem too proud. I mean, they just filled up this little music hall after all. Hey, don't judge.
Wow, there's a lot of critics.
Everybody's a critic. A young fan like you really gets into the Runaway Five's music? Wow, I'm impressed. Yeah, young people aren't big fans of jazz nowadays, but I like it, and I like that they included that little
No.
line.
I discovered it in high school.
I'm changing my clothes now. Don't come in. This is
Okay.
the backstage, and you actually have to talk to this girl with the
The last
pigtails
one.
there. This guy too. La la, Mimi. I'm tone deaf. My daughter brought me here. Fa la la me. That's me. Okay, we have to talk to this girl. Lucky if the Runaway Five told me I could go backstage, but I don't have a pass. I'm sure security will stop me. Hey, really? You have a pass? I can't believe it. Can you take me with you? Please, please, please. I suppose it's your sister. Yes, this rocks. Let's go. Ooh,
Yeah,
my heart
sure.
is pounding. She's the only way we can get in. I'm so excited, I might just wet myself. My heart is going
Oh
pitter
my,
patter.
that's a little too excited.
This is the episode of very interesting lines from people.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, in the old days there were a lot of dancers and acts at this theater, except now we're the only act playing here. That's depressing. So we've even gone into debt
So this is
here.
the
So
band, this is the band members. Okay, gotcha.
yeah, these are the rest of the band. Yeah. So we're pretty stuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. The folk of Tucson will enjoy a Runaway Five show for quite a few years. It looks like it to me. Not if we have something to do with it.
Gonna play every night.
Shabba doo wop, diddly dee da, shabba dee doo bee bop wah. I got them debt blues. Mm-mm-mm. If I had $10,000, Q, I could pay off my debts and move on to the next town. Wonder if our bus still runs. It may be rusted out. You remember, the ghosts
Yes.
don't the ghosts don't like anything positive. And a jazzy tour bus full of musicians and maybe us could just maybe get through. Once we go out here, it plays their little song, and again, after this video, I'll play you some of the songs, including this one, so you
Okay,
can hear them.
that'll be fun.
Tonight, you got the Chaos Theater Soul Men. Are they jazz? Are they blues? Or are they soul? Make up your mind. And now rockin' and rollin'. Had to throw another one in there. Rockin' and rollin' live on this
They
here stage
do
for
all
limited.
kinds of different music. Rock, roll,
The world's greatest
jazz. They,
bluesmen, the Runaway Five.
Mhm.
Oh, it's just it's nice because you can appreciate all brands of all genres of music, but the fact that it
Yeah.
contradicts itself so much is funny.
Mhm.
So, one other thing, and this goes back to the guy who was drinking what was supposed to be a beer, but they couldn't say that in a kids game.
He was
In
having a beverage.
He was having a beverage, yeah. In Hollow's End, I say it's kid friendly, but there are a few jokes in there for older audiences. One in particular is there are some locations which are in this game called cafes, but in the Hollow's End are straight up called bars.
Oh, okay.
And the people in them are just a delight to talk to because one of them has a walks into a bar joke, which is probably my favorite joke me personally as a nerd.
Yeah.
The joke is a I think it neon. I think they use neon. A neon molecule walks into a bar,
Mm.
and the bartender says, "Sorry, but we don't serve noble gases here." The neon molecule was offended but didn't react.
Very nice.
She was the groupie. The Runaway Five are
Yeah.
so sexy. My husband definitely is in need of some help in that area.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's just, he's not. And where is your husband, by the way?
that's what I
Anywhere
was
around
wondering.
here? No.
Yeah. Um, I think those are the
Shame on
only
her.
ones whose text change, but that I look for that line every time because that's probably as far as this game goes in that direction. Yipes! You surprised me. Now I'm not sure what to do. I got the money, of course, and now the Runaway Five are free to leave. Got no complaints now that I have my money, neither do I.
There's the
Well, what do you
fun.
know? This little nipper took us from a nightmare to a dream. In Japan, the Japanese version, it says it took us from hell to heaven.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Ow! This means we can get out of this dump. Okay. I'm a good driver. Come on, I'll show you. Remember that line.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to the next town. I'm sure our old hunk of junk will get us there. I didn't make a spectacle of myself, did I? Nope, you're good. The Runaway 5 are free to leave. I've got no complaints. Yeah, we're good.
Excellent.
Oh, the girl's out from the show. I'm gonna miss the Runaway 5 when they finally leave, but that's life. That's what people say.
There he is.
Yeah, our first opportunity to get Paula in a picture on video, and her face is blocked by the traffic light.
Yes. Of course. Obscured.
But he's standing next to it, so he'll be able to see it.
Say pickles.
And we get Lucky from the Runaway 5 in it, too.
Very cool.
Well, actually, we actually don't know if that's Lucky. It might be the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I also just realized that I can't do the thing that I want to do.
Which is?
I wanted to fight the one enemy that we missed, which was the cranky lady.
Oh, right.
She has an attack where she swings her shopping bag at us to do damage. Only problem is, the whole thing of Lucky and the Runaway 5 and the tour bus, there are no enemies in the entire world right now because this is a cutscene we're supposed to get on the bus. Exit mouse, receive your phone, couple life noodles, Franklin badge. The Franklin badge, we got that to reflect lightning. I don't know how.
Yes.
I am an idiot for not realizing that it's Ben Franklin.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
The lightning and the kite. I've played this like 3 times. I realized this watching the video the other day.
Or it could have been the Faraday. You know, because remember the Faraday cage? Have you ever seen one of those?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. Part of me wants to stay here one more time because of the newspaper. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Why not?
Oh, it's $100 now because Paula's with us. It's double the price.
Double occupancy.
Yeah, once we get 3 party members, it'll be triple. We're gonna stay anyway.
Cool.
All right, newspaper. This morning's Tucson Tribune headline, Ghosts continue to inhabit Tunnel to 3. Okay, that was definitely not worth it.
Maybe.
That's the only thing I can think
Oh,
of.
we just got hit by a truck. Look
how strong Mr. T is holding it back.
Yeah. Wow.
Nope. Yeah, there's no problem here.
No problem here. I'm just holding this truck. You guys cross the street, kids.
Oh, there
no
you go.
problem.
Kidnapping is wrong. I'll be careful not to kidnap anyone.
I agree.
We have to be so careful that we don't make that mistake.
Oh, you know, because it's just lapse of judgment.
So easy to do by accident. He's another one of the fan favorites. All right. I think we're ready to go to Threed. Are you ready to go to Threed?
We're ready.
All right. Let's go to Threed. Our tour bus is too loud for any ghosts to bother us. Do you want to ride? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Get on the bus.
Get on the bus.
Now.
Hop on the bus, Gus. Yes.
Oh, that's a good song. Wasn't that 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover?
Yeah, it was.
All right. So 2 things to note here. One of them funny, one of them not so much. The funny one is he said he was a good driver. And
yeah, we're going to find out he's not.
And then the second thing is there's ghosts for a reason. Because Threed has some issues.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, guys, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the whole Gygas plot might actually have been... Oh, wait, here we go. Hey, sidewalk, get out of my way. So, he's not a good driver. And then he just skids there.
Yeah, he almost clips the dog.
Yep, that can happen too. But yeah, the whole plot of Gygas and saving the world might have gotten lost amidst finding Paula and exploring these new areas. But once we get to Threed, we're gonna get a reminder that things can be dark at times
Gotcha.
because we have this nice, pretty green, yellowish color palette, and once we get to Threed, you'll see a change.
Volcanoes and earthquakes, fire and brimstone coming down from the
Maybe,
heavens.
maybe not Sodom level bad, but you'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Spooky, dark, purple.
Purplish blue, green.
I don't have anything.
Oh, I like the purple and green. That's a nice combination.
Yeah, it's a Halloween town, basically. Looks
Yeah.
like we'll have to say goodbye for now. This town seems pretty gloomy, but I'm sure you can light up the place with your own little brand of sunshine. We may have to.
Very cool.
Hope to see you again sometime. Look for us to be singing at some theater in Fourside.
So they're not going to be in Freed. They're just dropping us off.
Yep, they're moving directly on to teaser for the next town. It's Fourside. Yeah. As someone who's really not into horror movies, Threed is not my favorite place in this game.
Yeah, I'm not either. It's my least favorite genre.
Yeah,
Well,
same.
I don't. I mean, yeah, it's just something I don't watch.
Minor League Bat. Ooh.
We're getting into serious, like professional grade equipment now.
Thick frying pan.
Insecticide spray.
That is against any like insect bug related enemies.
I'm sure we're gonna need it at some point. Otherwise, they wouldn't sell it.
Thick fry pan.
Thick fry pan.
That's gonna be for Paula. Plus 10 up to 37 offense, and we'll sell the other one for $28.
Yeah, because we almost ran out of money there.
Yeah, we need to get some out of the ATM. Withdraw. We're up to 2,400.
That's nice.
That's from all of the cultists and enemies in Peaceful Rest Valley on the way back.
Let's see if Dad put something in our account.
Yeah, that's the money he's giving us. All the enemies were a major headache, but they were worth it. Please take your cash. We're going to buy the Minor League Bat.
Yes.
That's better than the Sandlot Bat.
Oh, the Sandlot one, yeah.
Plus 11 offense, nice. And sell for 49. Nothing
cool.
Nothing else from you. How about you? Cold remedy. Vial of serum.
Serum.
The snakes that we've encountered thus far are not poisonous, but
so these are going to be poisonous snakes, huh?
Not snakes. You mentioned
Scorpions?
You asked. You're ahead of the game here, but you asked before whether or not there would be poisonous enemies in this game, and there will be. So that's why we're gonna buy one of these. Just one though for now.
What was the calorie stick?
Calorie stick is it's a healing item with a really weird name.
Like a protein bar or something.
That's what I always thought, like a beef jerky or like that.
Meal replacement bar or something.
But there will be jerky later in the game, so it's not that.
Yeah.
The toothbrush we can do the thing that the hippies did, blind our enemy with our bright teeth.
Forgot about that.
For $3, I want to try it, but I'm not going to. Yeah, we should start talking to some people, I think. This house. I like the red. It's like a strawberry red. But notice, it's blue outside. It's nice and sunny.
Yeah, I see that.
The game forgot to close the shades in Threed, and everybody's houses looks like it's nice and normal sunny day outside.
Just this standard window.
Yeah.
He's got the Black Bart thing on here.
Yeah,
I worked for the zombies. Nobody asked.
Admit it. Just admit it. Yeah, this is who I was talking about with the whole Gygus and everything is pretty dark in Threed. But I betrayed them too. I'm a con man, so I know the score.
Ah.
Belch gives life to the zombies, but Belch works for Gygus. People actually know about him here. Who I heard might be female? Well, I'm
I
not really
guess
sure whether Gygus is male or female. I'm a helpful con man, don't you think? Always the good kind. Oh,
lovable
and
rogue.
enemies in the middle of the road. Maybe not the best place, but I'll fight you.
Dogs.
These are the easier ones. The Smiling Sam and the Handsome Tom.
Oh, the puppets.
They're not really memorable in any sense of the word. Is attacking, they're a little bit harder hitting than what we've been dealing with before. And one of them can do hypnosis to put us to sleep, and that's about it. Zombies and ghosts are on the loose here. Welcome to Threed.
Just
Thanks
another
for the
day.
warning. Yeah, what's funny is a lot of the people in the town are scared, and others are just like, yeah, this is the way things are.
Yeah, just accept reality.
I'm really annoyed that they're not spawning.
Mm.
I usually avoid this area with like I always go out of my way to avoid it because I don't like the enemies there. But maybe you're right. Maybe they spawn in later, so they might have to be for next time.
Gotcha.
The headquarters of the
The
Zombie
Zombie Relief Corps.
Corps. You had to
Nice.
use that word. It's the word no one can say right because it's
Or
corpse, core.
French.
It's core, yeah. Just like colonel is colonel.
Yeah.
In this, so the headquarters of the circus tent at the center of town. We want to crush the zombies, except I think they'll crush us. Thank you for that vote of confidence. It's hit or miss for me. I've been to the circus. I like the junk food that's there, the cotton candy and the popcorn and the candy apples. But
Oh yeah.
what's really funny is that the place that I went where the circus was, they always host it. It's this big auditorium, really, really tall, old building with like, imagine the worst acoustics you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah.
And it's like 10 times worse than that.
That's a shame.
So the entire building is a very, like it's entertaining, but the entire building is always a very loud.
It's the echo chamber.
You can't understand a word that anybody says.
Wow, that's a shame. They have musical events there too.
Probably.
Yeah.
I should have talked to this guy. I talked to this guy again.
Yeah, let's do it
I
again.
missed.
Yeah,
I missed what he said.
He's running around like really nervous. There's a
rumor
rumor
that there's an underground path at the edge of the graveyard that takes you somewhere over the rainbow. No. When you get through the path, you'll meet a dirty, stinky, ugly, powerful monster. I wet my pants just thinking about it. Oh dear. Why does that keep coming up?
Why do people admit it? You know?
Want to escape to the beach? If this is your big dream, come to Carry On Beach in Summers. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be Carillon or Carry On. Like I've seen
Carry On.
I've seen two L's be silent like that before.
Yeah.
And it makes me think of carry on bags like on an airplane.
Yeah, that's what when you said that, that's exactly what came to mind since it's a vacation.
If we go north of town here, there's another out of the way stone, and that's another photo man spot.
It's Carillon.
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 I'm just gonna say carry on.
Carillon.
I want to do the thing that I know we're supposed to do to make more game progress. Oh! Enemies, there we go. The zombie possessor. And the urban zombie.
The urban zombie. You know.
He's urban.
Very fashion. Very,
He's a
very
town kind of
fashionable.
person, yeah.
Yeah,
He
it's a
got he
zombie
has
around
short
town.
he has shorts on and no shirt.
Hmm. The a
You can
carillon is a song, or it's the actual bells that play the song. So it's like bells in
oh
a
that's
tower that are played by pedals
oh
or some
that's
other
cool. I like
mechanical
those.
apparatus. Yeah. So
So
carillon.
yeah, these are supposed to be the scary enemies. I can't
Hmm.
take the
These are
urban
the really
zombies.
scary ones. Like, are these like the most powerful ones we're gonna face?
Actually, no. Actually, no. I
Oh,
was gonna
okay.
say I can't take the urban zombie that seriously with the with the pink shorts and
Yeah,
no shirt
and the
like that.
expression on his face there. Yeah, it's kind of
And
silly,
the zombie
but it's cool.
possessor, he's the scarier one, I think, but he gives us a mini
Hmm.
ghost, so I think we're just gonna start by
Hmm.
attacking him
Hmm. Oh,
with
you can focus on which. Okay, gotcha.
freeze. Yeah, reached out with its icy hand that would solidify our body for one turn. Oh, he's really weak to freeze. That's nice.
Yeah,
And you have a physical attack, and you can get smash attacked. Wow.
great.
If you were scared of them, now is the time not to be.
Nah,
Not anymore.
it's fun.
Ooh, we got PSI
And that
Magnet Alpha, so we can steal PP from the enemies now. There it is.
there you go. It's a rabid dog.
It's the zombie dog.
Zombie dog.
That is the scariest enemy that we are going to see for quite a while.
Really powerful.
And yes, and he's the first one with poison. The flies, I wasn't aware that the flies could spawn down here. The no good flies.
No, no good fly.
Um, yeah, zombie dog has a very strong biting attack, and also he can poison us. Oh, he killed Paula. Oh dear.
Mhm.
But using
Guess
his
we're going to the
poisonous
hospital.
fangs, there it is. Yeah,
There it is.
I really jumped the gun on this one.
Mhm.
Well,
Lots of
it's a good
experience.
um
Hello, it's your dad.
yes, my dad is a dead dog. That's really creepy and not good.
That's
Um,
not your dad.
this game was programmed every 2 hours to give you a message to tell you to take a break, and it's your dad calling you.
Ah, that's so
A-
cool.
And
Well, that's nice. That's built in for us.
it happens at any number of very awkward times, such as this one.
That's great.
If you if you say yes, it will soft lock the game, so be sure not to do that. And this is why we have Lila Serum to heal us. We're going to stay,
Mhm.
and we will save here, and we will see y'all next time. The last thing I think I want to do is talk to the bellhop, as always.
Yeah, we want to get a newspaper, right?
Sir, are
Oh,
you going out? The guest newspaper that were delivered to the hotel today are different than normal. The paper is
ooh.
called the Zombie Herald.
So the zombies have taken over the printing press.
Yes, the zombies have taken over the media, like um, what may very well be. I'm scared, but let me tell you what is in it. Destroy the humans. Hold the town for our glory and for the glory of our master. I'm not sure how well that voice translated, but
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
be careful while walking around outside, especially near the graveyard. Good
Yeah,
advice.
watch out for the secret tunnel.
And that's a great lead in. I think that's what we're going to look out for next time.
All right.
We're going to end. We're a great team, aren't we? Well, you should turn the power off instead of just pressing reset. All right? And soft lock. So thank you so much for watching today. Another fun recording session as we're in a spooky town, and we'll hope to brighten it up next time.